dikakanyo dintle mano e mebotse dikakanyo dintle ideas. Limpopo Community Television Station. I think it would be a great idea to have Limpopo Community Television Station based in Lephalale with a site in Polokwane, the capital city.
Today we are going to explore a place that's truly unique, deep Africa, raw and full of soul. Welcome to Limpopo. This isn't just a destination, it's an experience that speaks to the heart of the continent. Come with us, deep into the heart of South Africa, where the land speaks in ancient stories and time moves to a different rhythm.
I think it would be a great idea for Limpopo province to have its own community television station. I was born in 1988 in Durban, but I grew up in Pretoria. And I noticed post-apartheid in the late 90s, things were happening only in Johannesburg. But I noticed even before I was born in the 1980s, there were stories which were recorded in the Limpopo province. Stories like Polokwane, which was 1985, 3 years before I was born. And even in the early 90s, stories like Mokhonyana Mazwala. So there were efforts to spread the spotlight out of Johannesburg to other regions so that the whole country knows not only Johannesburg exists. I used to hate Johannesburg for the fact that it was always in the spotlight, but now I understand that the apartheid planned for it to happen only in Johannesburg, no cultural movement. And because even in Johannesburg itself, the movement was controlled. People went to just do as they please. So I think it would be a good idea to have Limpopo Community Television Station. Polokwane is the capital city of Limpopo. It's a tourist city. It's a major mining. It has got some mines, some other minerals. Lephalale is fast developed because of the coal mines and the big power stations, Matimba and UDP. So I think it would be a good idea to have Limpopo Community Television Station in Lephalale. The main station, because it's fast developing, it has got a population of just over 100,000, whilst Polokwane has got a population of over 500,000, but it's outpacing, it's growing very quickly. So I think it would be a good idea to have the main station in Lephalale and another one in Limpopo, in Polokwane. I think it would be a good idea. That's just my opinion. People have got different opinions. What do you think? At least try and fail, but never fail to try. Great ideas. Limpopo Community Television Station. Since the new millennium, things have improved because there's a scheme, some which is a soapy recorded in Polokwane and in the fictional Teflop and also in Johannesburg. And I suggested that it shows Pretoria. and Polokwane as the regions of the Northern Transvaal during apartheid. So that's just my idea. I don't know what you think, but I think it's a great idea. Limpopo Community Television Station.
Lephalale, formerly known as Ellisras, is a coal mining town in the Limpopo province of South Africa, immediately east of the Waterberg coalfield. The town was established as Ellisras in 1960 and named after Patrick Ellis and Peter Rasmus, who settled on a farm there in the 1930s. In 2002, Ellisras was renamed Lephalale by the provincial government of Limpopo after the main river that crosses the municipality. Lephalale is derived from the Setswana language meaning to flow. The name Ellisras originates from a combination of the surnames of Patrick Ellis and Peter Rasmus, who settled in the 1930s on the farm water club 5.
That's Ellisras. It has got Matimba power station and it also has Midwood. So I think it would be a good idea to have the main Limpopo community radio station there, not even radio television station there, and then after that we can have another one in Polokwane. Roads have been closed since there's a lot of construction that are busy making it a city. It can become a major city, bigger than Polokwane. So at least the attempts are there. It's better to try and fail than fail to try. People can see your efforts. at least they are making an effort. Polokwane, when I saw it in 1998, it was still pretty much a major town. Now it has become a city. So I think it would be a great idea for Lephalale to have Limpopo community television station. Then Polokwane can just have a secondary. You can just have a satellite studio. But at least they did try. If you decide to locate it in Polokwane, which is more central, it's fine. But me, personally, I think at least an attempt on its own. That's just my opinion. So we really thank the apartheid activists.
Welcome.
Because provinces got divided after 1994. Before 1994, Limpopo, Northwest Gauteng, Mpumalanga was one province, just Transvaal. Eastern Cape, Western Cape, Northern Cape was a Cape province. Only Orange Free State and Natal were independent. So that's why there's not much development. But since democracy and the new millennium, things have changed a lot.
Of Limpopo Province, a city where the warmth of the people matches the African sun. Nestled in northern South Africa, Polokwane is your gateway to wild landscapes and rich traditions. English is widely spoken, but the melodic sounds of Sepedi add a unique local flavor. The city's climate is pleasant year-round, warm, dramatic summers and mild, dry winters. Polokwane is known as the place of safety, offering a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and open spaces for families. It's a hub for culture and commerce, yet retains a laid-back charm. The city is the perfect base for exploring Limpopo's wildlife reserves and ancient history. Imagine waking to African birds, exploring local art, and ending your day with a sunset over the savannah.
Limpopo Community Television Station, main studio in Lephalale, satellite studio in Polokwane.